Because that was definitely a fucking blur. They didn't even let me fucking jump. Fucking crazy niggas, bro. Let me type my passcode in Madden Lg, please save me.
That's not okay.
Please help me. Do what I do best. Go and drug myself up and think about life.
Man gonna sit there. Who invented refrigerators?
Fucking funny.
Shut up, bitch.
Excuse me?
Shut up, bitch.
Hey, bitch, get some kills in fucking Warzone, you fucking prick.
I did.
Damn.
I did.
Haven't played the game in a month and I'm fucking still
No,
popping pills because my fucking back hurts.
no, I was holding my own.
Yeah, that one game, you was trying to keep up with me.
What?
If Kip can snipe, I can snipe too. Thanks, Kip.
Oh, I was sniping though, huh?
I was.
Kip always gotta find a way to hate
Across from Midtown
and shame on someone's
Yeah,
game.
but
Stadium in East
hate
Rutherford,
and
New
shame on
Jersey.
somebody's game, but I was just
This
saying
the
good
scene
shit,
just
but
before we
wow.
came on air as the New York crowd
That's such a
fired
fucking
up by
hoe.
the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the
Secretly
Detroit
Texas.
Lions.
Shut up, bitch, and get off the game.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go.
Alright, here we go. Let's lock in, Lions.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn. That picture that was on that fucking playbook. As soon as you click that, just pick that play.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like he does run the 4-3 ambition. Had the wrong running back in too. Okay.
Yeah, he ran a 4-3 attack. He throw the ball. He got the 4-3. Something to run.
No, but Black could at least have a good 8-yard run right.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And my defense is
going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. But so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I don't know about joining this league.
I
gotta see demons like that.
Over 20 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take
time to get some
a
pop.
first quarter lead.
How many quarters up? Minutes up there? 6?
Extra point.
I think 7.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
The wind is crazy.
Out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's the fast motherfucker right here.
Able to get this pass across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Maybe something to eat on. I'll be right back.
Get him on, man.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong.
Trey Flowers, shit.
It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first play sack, makes your quarterback
Dropped
wonder
it. Good
if
shit.
he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
It was powerful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to John.
He didn't mean to throw it to him.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That was a pick.
Letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle.
Like me.
But they
Take the
allow
track,
the
but he wouldn't
conversion.
jump.
That's
And I was using him to
be
play.
forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. Plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
Maybe you
we'll
coming
call this
back.
play significant.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Well, say sad.
And they get him down right near
That was a
the
good run.
midfield stripe. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll get through.
You should have played linebacker.
Continues. It's a first down.
Yeah, because he was in the running for
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
But I still play on the linebacker.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Wow.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Don't try to attack too fast. Run towards him, excuse me.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
One good hit, he can fumble that bitch.
Here's a give to Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think
That
you're right
fucking
about
play
that,
right
because
there
you just don't
is
have the amount of time that you have in a normal
tough to get
week
off that
put
route.
in a full playbook. So
Yeah.
as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra.
I blitzed in the middle and he didn't even go middle. Okay.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Open man, he's got him.
Wow.
It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try good by Gennaro. And that will tie our score here.
What team he got?
You said what?
You're the main person got in this league. Like the owner, whatever.
Who's the winner?
Like the owner. What is it?
The 49ers.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
7-7, our score after 1. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Right back to Swift again on second down. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I wonder if I can get that off.
It's about 1.
They'll set up to throw. Going
Try
up
1.
top.
Oh, shit.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Hey.
And finally down he goes
You
as
got
they
it.
work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On the option to give to Swift here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
The Detroit Lions are going to the
Lions
playoffs.
have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Try to stop his run.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Be patient. Don't run.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. to throw.
Good D. He's got to punt it. Let's go.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense. Stop. And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
All right, so he's gonna watch. He's gonna watch the flag.
Pick got the sack that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Wow.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again? That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards.
I can't believe he overthrew that.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta get in there.
Oh, my Lord.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Who'd I have?
I thought you was going to
use the first of their timeouts.
He was wide open.
As
Who?
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Damn, that was my fault there.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Wilson. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I never did, Juliana,
so
ever.
2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions.
I still can't believe he overthrew that touchdown.
I actually don't like it. The point is always going to keep it.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football.
Adrian.
No weapon, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Whatever.
On second down, Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
Come on, Juju.
The Lions are able to grow their lead.
Let's go.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Detroit Lions have something to prove.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows.
They're so organized.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's go.
You seen that nigga
This
play?
drive, they've done some
Yeah.
They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this game?
I said, wait a minute, you seen his play?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot
Rookie.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He said, can you see his play right now?
Extra point right down.
No, because I seen red.
Lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yeah, it's because I have the bar. I'm all the way filled up.
Yeah, I see that, but yeah, I don't know if I feel my own side.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play. You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball. Couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third.
Yeah, see, now I can't see this play.
Yeah, I know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
So he wants to throw to John Ross and Tony.
In order to have a chance to win this game.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A handoff to Barkley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4.
Ooh, I thought that was Saquon.
Every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. That one goes for 24 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Broken ribs, left tackle.
Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Caden Smith there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Gano the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
He good?
Gano now following the touchdown.
Come on, offense.
Taken at the goal line.
You hear me, Blood?
And he'll be brought
You said what?
right on the chalk of the 20.
Got the 49ers. Is he good?
He's not bad.
The Lions offense
He made the playoffs.
off their next drive.
His other defense is good.
The first half built up up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive.
He's a runner though, like he abuses the run. Oh, the Packers, he won the Super Bowl last season.
Let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man, it's Fehoko.
I was trying to play maker, so he went up.
3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's out.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Wow, I thought you overthrew him.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they're going to have this across midfield.
The Detroit Lions have something to
Called on a
prove.
gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And it's been He's stopping behind the line.
Affordables out of that.
It's 2nd and 11.
Good counter weak.
This one?
Yeah, R1. I mean L1. And move that joint back to that number 51.
51.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
The lineman run up to that guy.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep getting the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I just do it all the time. Everybody be fucking.
8.
Looking to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I bet.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They're going to look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Marching in for the sack by the blockers.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 12 yards on the return.
What's that, Lawrence Taylor?
And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a toss play right to Swift. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Likes him.
Yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete. It's Bryant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
No. Oh, my Lord. Dude.
And the Lions
yes,
are going
sir.
to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I thought that was Jeremy Shaw. He said you're going to be done at 8:30.
Swift. And this will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game. They've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1. I'm not going to lie.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
He quit too.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 13-yard line. Jawan Bentley. He's the one that got home and takes it.
You said what?
A loss of 9. They need to reverse the trend.
This quarterback, the wide receiver, Wilson on the right. And then other defense, a couple of players.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Out to the flat.
He fell down. Oh my God.
And he's able to work
This fucking squad right here, boy.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They has something to prove this year.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
I got Malik Hooker at my safety. I picked up Sidney Jones for a corner. I got a bunch of linebackers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I drafted 2 outside linebackers, so.
This will be fielded inside the 5. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside.
Oh, I thought he was going to the rookie.
Which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now here's a throw that's complete.
Malik Hooker.
5 yards on the catch.
Everywhere.
Brings up 2nd down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Back to throw again.
He just stood there.
It's Tony. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get it
Going in with
Ingram
now.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The end result, 21 yards. They'll look to throw again.
Oh.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Damn, Black, you just ain't gonna wait until he picked one onside kick.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful on the onside kick try. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run out of the gun with Swift.
All right, Black, I see you what?
God damn.
What's up, man?
You didn't even need to do all that, Black. You would have broke.
You think so?
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shot. They can't find any.
I had circle.
And he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. his right.
The rookie.
He'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, I thought I caught it.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril.
I thought the rookie caught it. Damn.
Right back in this football game. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks.
Damn.
It may
Black,
take
this how I know
a
you
few
just be
years
not
before they
playing
get
when
all
you're
the
playing
stuff
your
out of them that they did earlier in their career.
He said
even
what?
in their college days when they were used to
That's how I
being
know you don't be
dominant.
playing when
In
you
this
playing
case,
yourself.
the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
I say that all the time.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a
You said what?
if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
Oh, my
and they
God.
were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Wow, he was wide
He's
open.
got a man complete.
I couldn't dive.
Takes this one into the end zone, and all
Black,
of a
you
sudden,
blow this?
here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Whoa!
Damn,
He
what the
just
fuck wrong with
yanked that
this?
one
Connection
well
fucked
to
up or
the left, and no good.
something? Niggas ass kicking.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
He got the momentum.
And I know we brought
I saw
analytics
what
into the
people
game,
read.
and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting
Niggas
it,
don't
they
be
do
knowing about the
actually
bar,
recover the
man.
ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What's up?
now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
You think I should do a screenplay? No.
No,
Just run
man,
it.
you in field goal range. You better run it.
Ryan, you're getting more than 4 yards.
So they come up on second down, and they can get
I
another
wouldn't
run
run
like
right
we
here,
just
though.
saw. Would likely put an end to this.
He backed up.
They'll stay on the ground
No.
with Swift.
I
And
love
he's
him.
going to have to protect the football.
He ain't got no
and take
time. He
his
only got one
lumps here
time
at
out
this
left.
stage of the
He
game
good.
as they stop him behind the line.
Don't be no fool. Keep running it.
If they want a first, they need to get the
Nah, I thought it was already
football.
fourth. I thought it was third
Third
down.
down.
Switch it to the other one.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
Should've kept running through the middle. That shit
There he
touchdown.
goes
Wow.
offside. And he's across for the touchdown.
Hey, man, teach me how to run.
The fucking Detroit Lions have something to fucking prove this season. I'm telling you. Watch out.
Excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league.
Oh, we needed that.
Team. Confident,
3-0, man.
aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a stapler for you and should work better and try and execute that on the
All right,
way
this
out
next
the
play
door.
should
Maybe
be a
get back to
takeaway play.
base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Let's see what?
They'll look to throw here on first down.
I have no idea.
Finding
I don't understand how that's open all the time.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
in the park? Alright, he got me playing riddles over here. What are you talking about?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And sure, but what was CPU?
Don't you play one of the safeties, right?
Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside
Better
the
not be.
15. And he gets us inside
Yep.
the 15, just a yard or
Why
two
is he even in the game?
10. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll drop to throw.
Pick.
He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
Damn, you sound just like
So
just
they
know
got
my
the
whole
score.
life.
You go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later.
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it.
No, because I always play till like 10 o'clock.
And try and get it later.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Wow,
can they?
man.
I mean, what
Detroit
a game
Lions.
to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Yeah.
They think that they can bottle this.
Yeah, on what, 3-0 or 4-0? Which one?
Oh, 3.
Don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called
Man,
being in
get
the
a
zone.
quarterback. Don't know how to act.
I think you need to go down to Detroit and talk to them. Just keep me in mind, man. I gave you a little heads up.
My mom's side, I can go back. Like my Grammy side, I can go back. I don't know because I don't know. Like I knew Grammy is like.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so like my grandmother, her parents were both forever.
Did he got long hair or something? Or?
Yeah.
All right, so our side, I mean.
I don't think I got the breakout player. Fuck.
We know who Poppy and Grandma Phyllis, I have them. So now
Oh, he did get it.
Poppy's parents are, which was
Yes, sir.
Jay Bouchard and then Mary Valenti. Now I need to know who that, like it just keeps going to trade. So you keep going back as far as you can.
Can use the zone ability. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like you keep going back as far as you can.
Damn.
But the person, are you adding people because you can add people, or people have to have something to do? No, I can add too.
Plus 10 morale for each offensive player. Yes, sir.
No, like if someone wants to look at my
The Detroit Lions are here to stay.
yeah, they can look at my tree. Like if
Man,
somebody else did ancestry. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, he's cost 40.
And what's these, dude?
This like gives XP
Ability.
and like boost. It gives XP and boost to your players.
The whole team or just like certain players?
So everybody on offense, like whatever I pick. So
That will go to all the receivers. That joint
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
All right.
And this to all the halfbacks and. But whatever side you pick, that's where you gotta stay. So I gotta
You
stay
only got
on this side.
34 So you only got 34 of them little coin joints.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta pick. This one and boost your. Oh, that's 60. God damn. Awareness offensive lineman.
Follow my mom did it. See how much, you know how high that is? So she's my mother. This person is my first cousin.
Let's do 40. I'll just wait till I get 40 and give an increase to my offensive lineman.
But she might not did it. This person is my first cousin, but this is from my mother's side, so that means my mom has siblings. So this person is related to my mom.
Once I do this, it'll be from my.
We don't know yet. So okay. So this is somebody from her side.
Plus 3 tackle.
Comes up. So this person is, that's what I'm saying. Why are you gonna do this? You know, she did it. I did do it. She did it. You did do it. How did this one? Not him. I'm taking him to go. He had to try to do it. This is and I'm like, yeah. Wait, you did this? Yes. A long time ago. That's how she got mine.